cheerleader.
I know, it's really interesting
thing.
because someone told me that they were trying to talk to somebody about watching us, and apparently they did, and they said we're too energetic. They can't watch.
Are you kidding me? Wow.
True.
Okay, well, that's
Not for everyone.
to know. Yeah, that's good to know. All
Well,
right,
Chrissy,
well.
how are you today?
I'm pretty good. All right, let's see who's joining us today, Vera. Oh,
We already
I'm
got a
happy to
1
be
up.
back. Yay! Sammy, yay, you're sharing. What's
Yay.
that? 1 up?
We already got a, what's this called?
Oh,
a thumbs
thumbs up.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And we haven't even started. Just wait. This is about politics.
Oh, thanks, Sammy. It's that deep blue.
Oh, yeah.
Like a midnight blue.
Yeah.
It looks really dark, but if you see it in person.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Okay, so as we always say,
Hi, Purple
we
Blaze.
love it. If you like, share, comment, and subscribe, please leave your comments below. If you have a question for Vera about one of your past lives or birthmark or a spiritual question that we can talk about, leave it in the comments. And just be aware, though, that it's kind of the luck of the draw.
Right.
So we
And
have...
make it more than I have a birthmark.
Right.
Because if I see that, I'm just going to go right over it.
Yeah, where sometimes
The shapes, the colors, the where it's at gives me more oomph to want to do it.
Yeah, it kind of grabs your attention.
Right.
And then all of a sudden this amazing vision pops into your mind.
Tiffany's back.
Hey, Tiff.
Yay.
Chanel's here. All our friends. But yeah.
Chanel.
Happy early
Nana.
birthday. Birthdays are coming. Birthday
Sandy's
month.
birthday.
Yeah.
My grandson's birthday, my nephew's birthday on the same day,
I know,
the
how
4th.
cool is that?
Yeah.
You have like a little soul tribe on October 1st.
A bunch of little Libras around.
Yay, aloha.
Yeah. And then Emily's is coming up.
When's hers?
The 12th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lots of
Another little
Libras.
Libra.
Yeah.
I think that's still Libra.
That's like, because I have so many Aries around me, you have so many Libras around you.
Yeah. Hi, neat.
Okay, so Vera, what else do we want to tell everybody? Yeah, so we got the
this one's going to be
subscribing in, and
don't kill the messenger.
yeah, this is fascinating. So this topic for today's video came up this morning.
I know we were going to talk about something totally different.
But it's fascinating how whatever comes to you is for a reason, for what's going on at the time. So, with that in mind, shall we dive in?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, God, let me see if I can remember. Okay, so this morning, what I picked up as I was brushing my teeth, that some of the forefathers are already in life and are already starting to go into politics.
Wow.
Yeah. And I know, okay, disclaimer right here. I know the younger generation doesn't like the forefathers because they had slaves, but we have to, well, you don't have to understand, but in that time frame or that time, that's what was done. Doesn't mean it was right, but they had a vision of what America could be perfect.
Right.
As perfect as we can get in life. With democracy, everyone's, the same kind of thing. So they were already trying to put into play to get rid of slavery, all that stuff, but they had not done it yet. I understand that. But I also want you to think about, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. There was bad things that happened in the past that we need to see, but we don't have to cancel them out because they're part of history. And as ugly as it is, we have to see it, face it, and then change.
Right.
And that's what this, how would you call it, this, I don't want to call it rage, this excitement about trying to make America better. I love this younger generation because you're so active, you're so wanting to change the planet kind of thing, and I love that.
Exactly.
But please understand about history, and we don't have to like it, we don't have to, say that it was great or good or whatever, but just like with Hamilton, I believe some of the younger generation doesn't like Hamilton play because of, there were slave owners and all that.
Right.
But that was also a part of history. And Lin-Manuel, look what he did with the play. all minority cast.
Right.
So
it's
there's
like,
change.
right. It's like steps.
Yes.
Right.
And with you guys, and they're going to be right with your generation. So they're looking at it like a do-over because they want democracy to last.
Okay, how amazing
Yeah.
is that? I mean, when you were talking this morning about George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and Alexander Hamilton
For sure. I'm not sure about the other ones right now.
not only coming back into life, but are already here, back in life, and are going to be in politics.
Right. But they're for what the younger generation is for.
Right. So it's almost like
That's why we come into lifetime after lifetime after
right.
lifetime.
It's so fascinating, isn't it?
To
Because
learn.
it's still steps.
Yeah.
You know what it reminded
grow.
me of? It reminded me of how we have medical miracles. You know, we have
Yes.
this amazing medical technology, but to get here, yeah, hi Tag. But to get here with all this amazing medical knowledge that we have, we're looking back on where it began, where they put leeches on people and they
bled
and
them.
they bled them or drilled holes in their brain to let out demons for headaches and all this crazy torturous kind of sounding stuff, right? But
Except Egyptians had it right. They knew how to do it.
but it's a part of this trying to make it better, even though we
Yes.
now do not agree with how
Things
it
were back then.
started.
Yeah.
But it's a part of the process, and it gets better and better and better. So it's just fascinating to think about how these entities that had this vision for what this country could be, like you just said, are back in now.
Yeah.
And what age group do you see? Like, what ages do you see them at right now?
Well, like Hamilton, Jefferson are in the 20s, but middle 20s. Jefferson. Washington is like higher up. He's maybe 27, 28, 29, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's
And
so
a lot of
cool.
this love of wanting change that the younger generation do, a lot of you, and I know this is because of past lives, a lot of you were slave owners. That's why you want to do a do-over. You want to make it, you want to make a change, you want to make it better, you want to make it different. And it doesn't mean that you're horrible people.
I was just gonna say.
But the times were very challenging, to say the least. Not just with slavery, just trying to stay alive.
Right, exactly.
And, yeah.
Because we don't know what people went through during that time period. But I was going to mention one of our dear friends, Pam, because we could have a life where she had a life in the Deep South as a slave owner. Because
Right.
we were her slaves, but she didn't treat us like, she didn't torture us. She didn't treat us like slaves. She treated us like family.
Yeah.
So it was more like she was helping us, even though she was a slave owner. It's just...
But she inherited that, but she
Right.
got that the way she was with people from her father. You know,
Wow.
but you know, that was a bad thing.
Right.
Now we know that.
Right.
So that's the change. That's why I'm saying, please don't kill the messenger, but
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. We understand because
Yeah.
all of us have
Definitely.
lived on both sides of that experience. Every single one of us has had a life because it's not just in this country.
Yeah.
So many countries have had slavery in different ways.
Right.
Right?
And then Hamilton, oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, it's okay. I was just going to say, so many of us have been in that position.
Yes.
And so many of us, like we were just talking about our friend Pam, come into a situation where they charted to be there to help the people that were around them that, like, she charted to help us.
Right.
And it's just like many of us, you know, or many of the young people, like you were just saying, want to make amends or make things better or what have you from that
And
experience.
that's from that. You know, like we want to do better, we want to make things better. That's why we keep coming into life. You know, or not. But yeah, that's just what I was saying. But Washington is male energy, for sure.
So he's in, and he's going to be. He's a man. He's not going to
Well,
be.
male energy.
Right.
Okay. And then Hamilton is either going to come, female energy, and it could be more fluid kind of thing. Because it's different times.
Right.
And
Right.
then Jefferson, I'm not sure. I don't get that much from Jefferson, so it could go either way. But yeah.
So fascinating.
They just want so badly for, and you know, they saw this coming.
That's what you were saying.
Especially Washington.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, they saw it coming in the sense of our nation and how it was going to organically grow.
Right.
And in their experience, they knew that as just like how we came from that monarchy of England,
Right.
They knew that they didn't want us to grow into that. But eventually, there's a time period like right now with the situation that we've been going through for however many past few decades or whatever it's been, right?
And what's so cool,
Yeah,
let me say before I forget,
please.
Lin-Manuel is going to back Hamilton that's coming in
Oh my gosh.
in politics, not knowing that that's his father.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of cool.
That is so cool. So if any of you have not seen our video on Hamilton, please check it out.
Yeah.
Because it talks about Lin-Manuel's past life during that time period. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Who's Mr. Rogers? You mean Mr. Rogers?
Yay for sure, Roxanne.
And they are in America, yes.
I'm excited, you know? It's like, because you were also saying that they're going to know each other, these three
Well, they're going to feel
these
this
three
kinship.
entities. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see the new upcoming stars.
I'm dying to know who's up and
politics.
coming that's new. You know, all the newbies that are out there.
Yeah. Oh, that's just really, really cool. Is there anything else that
we
we
have
want to say about
home
that?
week here.
I know. How fun
Erin,
is
Tiffany.
that?
And Tiffany's birthday's this month too.
I know, exactly.
She's a Halloweeny baby.
Yeah. Who keeps calling me?
Yeah.
My phone. There we go. All
If things
right.
are going to change eventually in terms of, there's still going to be a kind of like the queen, just a power, a figurehead instead of, it's still going to have more power with more people. It's not going to be just, it's still not one with a president. I mean, to me, he's still like a figurehead.
I agree.
Because he still has to go through Congress and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
no doubt.
But yeah, but things are changing, definitely.
Yeah, it's just, it's really just fascinating that they wanted to come back in at this time. What's happening right now.
Yeah, Roxanne,
So
definitely.
interesting.
Yeah, so that's very cool.
That is. Okay. So
So they want to save it. I hope you guys, all you youngsters out there, rally and make these changes. But you know, every generation thinks they can do it better. Look what the baby boomers.
what was it? Love, peace.
Sex,
Oh,
drugs, and
sex.
rock.
I'm love and peace.
That too.
AKA sex and drugs. Right?
Drop in. How's it? Drop in and drop out, or I don't know how it went. Something like that.
Oh, really?
But then the next generation was more money orientated.
So it was
where we weren't.
Wow. So, but don't you find it fascinating, the focus, right? It was like, the meaning of life is not in.
We were against
this.
the war. We did the protesting, all that stuff.
And then the next generation is like,
But we fell asleep. I believe in our generation.
And then the next generation.
I don't know if it's your generation, but my baby boomer generation. Yeah. Because you're just a youngster.
Okay. So we have an event coming up next week that we just wanted to let everybody know about. We kind of talked about it last week, which is
Tiffany,
An
yes.
Evening with Angus, Life Between Lives.
Right.
So if you would like to know what you do in between your lifetimes on the other side, because we all have something that we specialize in over there, you can join us and just sign up on our website. It's, like I said, it's under our events. Evening with Angus, Life in Between Lives. There it is,
right.
yeah. Okay.
I'm trying to find the birthmark.
So we have a birthmark, Vera, that you wanted to do today, right?
I think. I can't find it.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, here it is.
All right, let's go.
And this is from a TikTok person, so I guess I should say it on TikTok too. We can put it on TikTok too.
Want me to read her question?
Sure, they.
Okay,
Go
here
for
we
it.
go. Haley Brown. I was
It's very
wondering
quick.
who I was in a past life. I said we.
Oh, that's
never
Sammy.
mind. Okay.
That was Sammy's part.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
So basically, she just is wondering who she was in a past life.
Yeah. And what I got for you, Haley, is that you were a potter, female. You were a potter in Jerusalem during Jesus' time. Is that bad?
No,
Potter?
I'm thinking about the Harry
Pot?
Potter theme.
Oh, no, I was thinking pot, but
Being silly.
yeah, no. Oh, Harry Potter guy.
Yeah.
Okay. But she was a potter and she would make wares and sell them in the marketplace. Right?
Oh, wow.
But the thing with you is that you designed it, and yours was the most, how did I say it? The most functional. The way that she had set up her bowls and cups and whatever, how she did it. But she made it beautiful as well. And then she used to incorporate her initials in the design.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's
so people
fun.
really wanted her stuff. But they didn't know it was your stuff, Haley, because being a woman, your husband got credit for it. So your husband got credit for being the creator, and he's the one that was making them, but you got to sell them.
Okay.
But they were really yours.
Yeah, right.
So
That's
in this lifetime, you have to stand up for who you are, kind of thing. And, I don't want to say, I was going to say hide. You didn't hide, but it's a different time, so now you can shine, and you don't have to go through someone else.
She can,
Be
reveal,
her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
reveal who she really is.
Or
Not-
he. It could be a he.
Yeah, or ye, yeah, that's true.
Haley. I
I
don't know.
love it.
Isn't there a Haley boy's name?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As they say, what is that saying? Don't put a bushel basket over your light or something like that.
Something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah. Don't put a bushel basket over your light. Well, anyway, shine your light, like you said. Sorry.
That's okay. And that's the real one.
Yeah. That was pretty good. Okay. Yeah, so...
Well, Purple Blaze, if you don't have the cash for it, you do know that we have on our nonprofit side, you can sign up for having discounts. All you have to do is go in there and fill out the not paperwork, but fill out little answers, and then you get a discount.
Yeah, it's on assistance program page. You just see on the menu.
Yeah. And I believe it's like 60% off or something.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, all of you, not just Purple Blaze. Anybody that is having challenges right now financially, because a lot of people are.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's why we're trying to help.
Yeah, and, that's interesting too, because one of the things that you were talking about is about how a lot of us are, because of what's happened with COVID, and there's so many less jobs.
Right.
That a lot of times.
And it's going to be a lot less. Because they're having more of, I was going to say automation.
Right.
Like instead of having servers, you'll either have robots bringing your food, or somehow you get your food yourself and you order on the table instead of a live person.
So a lot of people are consolidating and coming together to even live together and different types of things like that to make it. So this is a lot of those changes that you were talking about, but it's also going to usher in a more spiritual time, a more evolved time, because we're helping each other and connecting with what's important.
And also, don't we have a little special thing that we did on our podcast?
Yes.
Last week?
Yes.
Hint, hint.
And there's still time. So on our website, if you go to our podcast, our last podcast, we are talking about life in between lives, and you can find a coupon. It's in the middle of when you listen to our podcast, it's in the middle there, and you can get a coupon code for money off of the Evening with Angus coming up next weekend. So we hope you can join us, because it's just an amazing opportunity to talk to Angus on the other side. It's just so cool to do that. And of course it's on Zoom, so it's right there.
It's always like a really bonding time with the people that are in the event.
Exactly.
So it's really nice.
Yeah. So we hope you can make it. All right, Vera, was there any last words you wanted to say?
That's it.
Now, there was something also about soul names that you wanted to suggest.
Because a lot of people want to know what their soul name is. And so what we're going to do is, if you want your soul name answered, give a donation to our nonprofit, Souls Enlightenment, not Souls,
It's
Society of Enlightened Souls.
Yes, it's sessouls.org.
.org, and then I'll give your answer on the air.
Perfect.
So put your name in the comments that you want yours answered and that you donated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's perfect.
Honor system.
Yeah, and we're going to do a show later today, whether it's going to be a podcast or whether it's going to be a video where you're going to do a few soul names of people that donate. So we appreciate you being here. We appreciate just, your energy and bringing your light to share with us and with each other. It's awesome.
And remember, $1 goes a long way. I mean, if you don't have any money, but you at least have $1 to donate, donate $1.
Exactly.
But, with your heart.
Exactly.
That's all I ask.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a giant amount or anything like that. It's the good energy and intent.
Right.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we love you all. Thank you for joining us. And Vera, any last words?